Hi all, it's Emily with ESPN ESPORTS. I am currently joined by C9 Mid Laner Nisqy after a loss to TL, but with a very interesting composition. So I want to start there. How much did you guys practice this going into this match?
I think we've had probably 3 to 4 games with it, and every game was kind of easy in our favor. But also that's kind of every scrim we play. So it's like, was it actually really good, or was it like not that good, but we still won because we're just the better team in scrims? But I felt like it was fine. I think we played 4 times, so we're not like as comfy as it as like every other comp we played like thousands of times. So yeah, I think it's something new we're trying.
So a lot of the post game discussion has been around like whether you would try this out against a team like TL, who's also vying for first place, or IMT, who's obviously like more towards the mid bottom of the standings. Was it because you just you really wanted to test this out against a better team to see how it could be exploited?
Not really. I think we just thought that it'd give us kind of the edge on like how we could actually like surprise TL and how we would play the game because usually they don't like punish us in the other game, and with Sunlux that's kind of what teams try to do, right? They try to punish
Mhm.
it. Um, but yeah, like even today I feel like we played really well early. Like they made lots of mistakes. We capitalized on it, but then we made some really dumb plays in the mid game, which led them to kind of come back and then just go away with the game. So.
Yeah, so this is a 5v5 comp that is really heavily reliant on spell rotation and also like ultimate usage. When it like in that skirmish in River, when Core JJ landed that hook, like what was the internal reaction in comms?
Was that the one on? Was it the top side one?
Sven, yeah.
Uh huh. I mean, basically, we expected them to like look for picks and stuff, but I don't think we expected Koji to be there specifically. And
Mhm.
then I think we should have probably given up Sven, but Blabber went in with he thought he could like go in with like Channeled and stuff. So just went in and they got Nash, but at the end I think we just give up Sven and then we just defend Nash if they go for it. So yeah.
And then as a mid laner, I always want to ask this because I feel like people have kind of put aside this discussion because it happens really frequently. But how do you feel about things like spell thieves abusage in the bot lane? Because I feel like mid laners are the ones that get affected by these kind of itemization choices the most. Weirdly enough.
I mean I don't mind it because I mean it allows me to play like weird champions as well. Um, so when I have it on my team, I don't mind it. I feel like if I play it against it and it's like Sona Tarek and stuff like these stuff were like really annoying. So I think as long as the enemy doesn't play it, I'm fine with it. But if my team plays it, then I'm good with it.
Do you think we'll see more teams doing it after you did it, or I mean, obviously people knew you were trying this out in
hmm
scrims.
I think some teams will try it, in my opinion. At least they would try the scrim probably to see if they like it or not, or maybe they would just think it's dumb or it's bad and they would not try it. So I think it just depends on teams. I think I've seen it lately in solo queue, like way more than I've seen it in the past. So I think people are trying to figure it out, and they would probably try it. I'm guessing.
And then one thing I always have appreciated about you guys, especially this year, talking to you, talking to your teammates, you guys are always like really focused on just what you can do better as a team. Like it's not about, like obviously you prepare for your opponents, but it's more about preparing yourselves and figuring out how you want to play and having like kind of a defining play style. Since you are at the top of the table and we see so much experimentation from you, like I know like you keep getting asked this question, but like how much does coming in first like really mean to you as opposed to being able to trial stuff out like this and improve as a team? Or are they not like mutually exclusive?
I mean, I think it's a bit of both. I think we're trying stuff in scrims usually the first 2 days, and then if it works out, then we're probably gonna play it in the weekend, and then if it doesn't, then we just go back to our comfort picks. So I think it's kind of a mix where we still want to get first, but like I mean, I could pick Gali every game as well. Like I've been saying it, but I feel like trying other stuff is really useful, at least for
Mhm.
me. So we're trying to play around that as well, and I think just trying stuff in general is just good for every team But yeah, at the end we still want to be first, so might want to go back on comfort for next week's. But yeah, I don't think we played like that horribly. For example, today I think it looks really bad because we lost. But if we won, then we're still first. We played something new, then teams are still gonna be scared of that, and then we can like play it even more, like practice even more, and like figure out how good it is, right? So yeah, I think we're just trying different stuff. But at the end, we're not here to just kind of say, oh, we don't want to be first. I mean, we still want to be first, of course, but we also kind of want to try new stuff. So.
And then, how much does the head-to-head matter? Because now you and TL have what a 1-for-1,
1-1, yeah.
and you and EG, I guess depending on how people feel about them trying to make their way up, have a 1-to-1. How much does it matter that you don't have that 2-0 advantage over TL specifically?
I mean, it kind of feels bad a bit, but at the end, I think if we play our game and we don't throw games like we did today, in my opinion, we should be first. But we'll see. Also, TL has been playing pretty decently lately, so that's kind of, I think, good for us because that means we get better practice as well in a way. So yeah, I think it's interesting to see that they're actually tied to us because I think we're still better than them, but that's just my opinion, even though we just lost. So yeah, I think we'll see how it goes in the next weeks.
All right. Well, all the best. I personally loved seeing the comp. I thought it was really fun. So thank you for experimenting with your picks.
Thank you.
And for more League of Legends coverage and LCS coverage, keep it here on ESPN Esports.